What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AnsleyD back at you in this video. We're going to talk a little bit about how to make some extra income, right? How to make some extra income while working a full-time job. Yeah, you got a 9 to 5, you got whatever. You're probably not even working 9 to 5, but you're working a full-time job. 8 hours, split hours, whatever. You're working a full-time job, right? Full-time job would consider about 8 hours a day. So with that said, we're going to discuss some other ways to make some extra income while you're working your full-time job, right? Because, yeah, you got a job, comes in handy, but with the cost of things going up, right? Including the inflation, cost of living going up, inflation is going up. So what we do during that time is we have to get in front of the inflation. We have to outpace the inflation, outpace the inflation, outpace the cost of living, right? And make it happen. I should have hooked up my other piece to this. Doing different cameras, so I'm trying it out, right? Should have hooked up another piece to keep it more stabilized. But as I continue to discuss this topic of making more money because of how inflation's going or how costs of living is going up, we're going to discuss, yeah, you can do a small business, start up a small business, home-based business, independent business, sole proprietor, LLC, whichever way you want it, like. But other than that, now, you know, you're going to take some money to get that started or whatever like that. You're going to have to put money into a business, right? But how we can get some extra income without having to spend more money in order to start a business. And these things you can do in order to get some extra income, get some extra money, put some money to the side, being able to invest, being able to start up a small business and invest in that small business, in addition to being able to acquire assets and stuff like that. And this is a new camera, so I'm hoping y'all hear me because I didn't hook up everything to this camera. It's not really new, but I had it for a little while, but I haven't really been using it for my videos like that. So happen to, you know, like, okay, let me test it out, see how it works, publish the video and things like that. It's a GoPro that I'm actually using, the GoPro Black 12. All right, so let me get back into this content in regards to doing side hustles and freelancing. That's one of the main things, one of the main ways how I'm able to generate extra income, or have, or did, or still doing it, is to doing side hustles and freelancing type work, you know, contract type work. Contract work where you're going to utilize the skill that you already have, right? Utilize the skills that you already have and being able to use those skills, monetize that skill, and be able to get contract work, like gig work, whatever. Like, you can get on freelancer.com, you get on Upwork. I still need to do a video on like freelancer platform that you can get on, but it's a few of them out there. Not even a few, it's a good amount, a variety of them as well that you get on. You just got a popular ones and you can stack them up. So you can go on these platforms and stack up these platforms, be able to do, you know, a few gigs, few contracts within a day, whatever, to stack up and get some extra money, right? So you'll be using your skills to contract out your skills, monetize your skills, contracting it out and using your skills, your current skills, to make some money. And then when you make some money, you can even invest in yourself and develop your skills even better, right? So that's a couple things right there. We got freelancer, we got side hustles, we got being contract worker, using your skills, monetizing your skills. And for those kind of work, you can be like a photographer, you can be a tutorer, you can be online teaching and photography and all that stuff. You can even sell your pictures to like Shutterfly, like those places that take, what they call them, like photo stocks, whatever, like those photo stocks websites that's looking for photos that they can sell off or whatever they do with them, right? So you can be a photographer, DJing, tutoring, online, whatever your skills is, whatever you like to do, whatever you're doing at your job, you can even use it outside of your job, a skill set outside of your job in order to make some money, right? So let me go to the next stuff. Reselling, garage sales, Goodwill, yard sales, Craigslist, free stuff, Facebook free stuff. All these, right, these platforms can come into play. What you're gonna do, you're gonna go to these platforms, you can go to a Goodwill, you can go to a Salvation Army, you can go to a thrift shop, whatever like that, right? Go to those type things. You're gonna get these items cheap. Yard sales, you know, garage sales, Craigslist free, Facebook free. You're gonna get these items. You're gonna look for items, get these items, and they got these platforms that you can research the items, see how much the item's going for. Maybe you want to look it up yourself, see how much is going on for like Amazon, Etsy, whatever like that. Purchase the item at a cheap price. You can go to a Goodwill place, buy a shoe for like $7, right? And preferably like look for a nice shoe, maybe name brand or like that, right? You purchase the shoe You purchase the shoe for about $7 to $10, right? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna end up posting it on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp. There's a few other websites. I still need to do videos on these, right? So say you buy the shoes for $7, take a picture, shine it up, whatever like that, make it look good, you know, tidy it up the shoe, dust them off, whatever. And then you're gonna sell them. You know, you're not gonna say it's brand new because it's not brand new. You're gonna resell them. So you're gonna be reselling them on these platforms, like I said, Facebook, OfferUp, a variety of platforms. And you can come back, you can end up spending $10 for the shoe, $7, let's go $7 for the shoe, and you can end up selling it for like $30, $35, say $35, $40, right? Say you want to sell it for $37, right? Or say you want to sell it for $40. So $10, so $7 be how much you pay for the shoe, and then another $3 because sometimes you might have to ship them out or whatever like that, right? For shipping and handling. So that's $10, and then you end up selling it for $40. So that's a $30 profit you can make off of like going to Goodwills or going to, what is it, Goodwills, Salvation Army, whatever. The things that I just discussed earlier, not too long ago, like a couple minutes ago, right? So you get involved with that, right? What's another thing? Another side hustles we can do after we do some reselling from garage sales and Goodwill and yard sales, stuff we get from those places. What we're gonna do now is we can do some pet sitting, dog walking, even walking dogs. Like I came across this story with this lady, she earning 6 figures basically a year for walking dogs. And well, she definitely not in no regular like middle class neighborhood. She's most likely in like an upper class neighborhood. She's actually was in New York, in Manhattan. So you know Manhattan, you live in Manhattan, you got, I ain't gonna say you got money, but you live in Manhattan, you good. You got a little something, right? At the light, turn right. So she basically get the dogs, a couple dogs, whatever like that, get the people because they're busy, you know, at their job, at their careers, whatever like that, a variety of things, right? And you get the idea like, okay, I'm gonna walk some dogs. You get your pricing in, you know, don't lowball yourself. At the same time, don't try to rip people off. But you get your prices in, right? And this lady is making 6 figures or more for walking dogs in Manhattan. That's a great look. That's a good look. You can make 6 figures or more. I'm not saying you, but she was making 6 figures or more walking dogs in Manhattan. So that's one thing. Pet sitting. There's even the service delivering pets. You know, maybe you want this pet to go from here to here, and you know the person can't bring the pet or whatever like that. They're also doing pet shipping. You can deliver pets for money, right? I'm gonna do another video on that one, but I came across a story with that one. Also power washing, and I'm mad because years ago I have a coach, or I don't even know, because he don't even be like to be called coach. He don't want to be no coach, he don't want to be no mentor, whatever, but teacher, I don't even know what to call him, but let's call him a teacher, professor, whatever, teacher, coach, right? And this coach been telling me like, yo, this is a side hustle. What you're gonna do is basically gonna be power washing garbage cans. Everybody like, well, power washing garbage cans. He's like, check it out, power washing garbage cans. Buy yourself a power washer, a decent one. You know, you can hook up to the people's hose or pipe themselves, or you can even have a gallon tanks in your vehicle as well, right? And what you're gonna be doing is power washing people's garbage can. Now you can power wash the garbage cans at residentials. You can power the garbage cans. He was telling like we should go to like the places that got HOA, right? Places that got HOA. Those small communities, right? Link up with them and get it popping, right? Hold on, I got some more for y'all. Hold on. Alright, I'm back, right? Woo! So what we on? I came across, while doing some research, I came across something else, right? So this guy was talking about how people like to recycle. You know, they got the bottles and cans, you know, the bottles and cans you can even bring to the redemption center. So this one, he was talking about people who want to recycle but really don't got the time, you know, got the effort, even the strength, because he was talking about, you know, some of the people were senior citizens, stuff like that. People who want to recycle but can't recycle, what you can do is offer now to pick up the bottles, the cans, whatever, and people who want to recycle, you picking up the bottles and cans, and you can even charge them a certain amount to pick up the bottles and cans. And even after you charge them, now what you're gonna end up doing is bringing them to the bottle and can redemption sites or whatever. You know, those places that you can bring the bottles and cans and they cash them out. They give you money for them. So that's a double pay right there, because you're charging people in order to pick up the recyclables because they don't want to throw them out. They you know, worried about the earth and Mother Earth and what's going on with nature and stuff like that. So they're trying to save the earth, but they don't want. Jeez, okay, why don't you run it too? Go ahead. So you charge people to pick up the bottles and cans in addition to you bringing them to the redemption centers and you cashing them out. So that's like a double pay. That's a good look. It's a double pay right there, right? Just by picking up bottles and cans. Alright? Dog walking and pet sitting. I think I already discussed some of that, but I'll probably do a video on just those alone, like dog walking and pet sitting and delivering pets. That's a good combination right there, right? How can you make money off of other people's pets, right? You can make money off of them by walking other people's pets, pet sitting other people's pets, or even delivering people's pets. Another one I came across was mobile car detailing. Person makes about $100 a vehicle doing mobile car detailing. Hook up your mobile, you got your hose, your cleaning stuff, your cleaning equipment in your mobile. I know this guy, he got like a van and he got like a big tanker where he can put water in it. I guess he can hook up to other people's hose and it goes to his tank and whatever like that. But he got it right. You go to people's houses, clean up their car, detail their car, wash their cars, make it look nice and white, smelling good, everything shampooed, and you can make good money. Probably like about $100 off of each vehicle, right? So just get creative, finding some solutions to people's problems, you know, finding solutions to people's problems and monetizing it, making that money flow to you easily, making that money flows abundantly. You know, just have to be creative and finding solutions and problems. So once again, it's AnsleyD. Hope you got some value out of this. This is a different kind of video. For one, it's on a different camera. And for two, I was driving and talking about how to make extra income while working full-time. I'll talk to you next time.